back to another What I Eat in a Day vlog. It is 5:30 a.m. on Sunday. I'm about to drive down to meet my friend Crystal at Currumbin, and we're going to go for a run. We're going to run for an hour, so I am going to have some pre-workout food now, and I thought I would bring you along for the day. We are moving this week, so I wanted to prep some meals that we can have through the week so I don't have to cook during the week, and I can pack a lot more of my cooking stuff earlier. So I'm going to prep some meals for the week today, so I'll show you that today. We're going to go out for breakfast as well. I'm not sure where, but I'll show you that and some other things that I have on the menu today. So for my pre-workout, I'm just going to make some rice cakes with cashew butter, banana, honey, and a bit of Celtic salt. I've been enjoying that, and that's been making me feel good while I'm running or exercising, so I'll have that. I'll make up an element, so some electrolytes for the way home, and I'm thinking about maybe having a little bit of coffee this morning as well, so I'll see. I'm actually pretty low on time right now actually, so I'm gonna get stuck in. Anywhere you go, give it all. Anywhere you say, anywhere. Back home now. This morning was so nice. I feel like that 10k felt pretty good running. I think that's the longest run I've done since like last year. So that was really good to get that done. I don't know if I told you guys that I'm training for this half marathon, but it's literally in 10 weeks, which has come up really quickly. And I know 10 weeks is still ages away, but it feels really close. So that was fun. And then we went to Niche & Co for breakfast. I got the Nourish bowl, which had kale, quinoa, roasted pumpkin. What else did I have? Mushrooms, sauteed mushrooms, poached egg, and bacon. And it was so good. Like the caramelized mushrooms and the quinoa had some kind of like something on it, and it tasted so good. And then I just got a half strength ice long black. I did have a cheeky little before you speak on the way to Currumbin, but I feel like that really helped me on my run, and I think that I might do that just on a Sunday when I do these longer runs, just to give me a bit more go-go juice. So I'm gonna do that, but right now I'm actually tracking Dave in his marathon. He's in a marathon in Ballarat, and yesterday he messaged me and said that he had hurt his knee shadowboxing. He was like mucking around with his friend while they were filming something, and he like slipped or something and he hurt his knee, and he spent pretty much the entire day with his knee like compressed, icing it, elevating it, resting, kind of fretting about today. So that was really disheartening for him. But this morning he messaged me and saying that he was feeling good. So I've been tracking him on the Ballarat's marathon thing, and he's at 36. Well, the last update was 36 kilometers. So he literally should be finished any minute now. So I keep refreshing it. I don't think that he's got his goal time. I don't really understand some of like the paces. It doesn't tell you the pace per kilometer that he's going. It just tells you like the 5k split. So I've been using ChatGPT to like help me, and but ChatGPT is like your best friend, hey, honestly. He's still smashing it, well under 250, which is absolute elite territory. He's saying he's doing amazing, even if, but sub 2:45, because he's going for 2 hours, 45 minutes. He said it might be out of reach because he's been doing like 4-minute pace, 3-minute 59 pace is like his overall pace now. So he's probably going like over 4-minute pace per kilometer now. And he needed to be like around 450 or something pace. ChatGPT said that to get sub 45, he would literally need to be doing 3-minute 27 seconds per kilometer for the rest of the race, which is just wild to do that at that stage of a marathon. So I'm just gonna keep refreshing. It's 10:49 and he started at 8 o'clock. So I think ChatGPT said that he was gonna be finishing at like 2:48-ish. But still, I honestly think that this would have just been such a good experience for him. He was able to stay in the elite area because one of the girls from his run club is an elite runner and she is pacing him, which is amazing. I feel like that would have helped him so much. So because of that, he was actually able to start in the elite area, which I think would have been such an incredible experience for him. So yeah, anyway, that's enough rambling from me. Thanks for coming on that journey with me because I'm just like home alone and I can't talk to him about it. So talking to you guys. But update from me from what I'm going to do now. I'm going to put on this slow cook. So I'll show you guys that. And I'm going to just start prepping some things for the week ahead so that I can clean up, pack up, and then pack as much kitchen stuff as possible. So that is my goal for today. And yeah, come along with me and I'll show you guys what I'm meal prepping. I have got out everything that I think I need to make everything. So I'll just run through what I'm making. So I'm gonna prep my chicken sausages for this week and next week. So they're in the freezer ready to go. So once we move in over the weekend that we move in, I won't need to be prepping that. I can just have that in the freezer ready. So that would be my brekkie sausages. And then I have the beef lasagna. So I'm gonna make 2 batches of the beef lasagna and I've got everything to make the beef and then the creamy sauce as well. And then I've just got some veggies that I'm going to roast. I thought I had onion. I think I have onion like in this little container. So I'll probably just throw that all together in the oven with the onion and just like some seasoning, probably this barbecue seasoning. I don't know. Okay, is that focused enough? But yeah, this Mingle barbecue seasoning, I'm not sure yet because I'm honestly missing some ingredients for the lasagna and for the slow cooked chicken that I wanted to do. So I am winging a little bit. I'm just basically missing garlic for the lasagna and some other seasoning, I think. So I'm just gonna cut that out. I'm also gonna add the kale into the lasagna just because I had it in the fridge and I want to use it. And then I've got the chicken breast. So I think that I'm going to slow cook the chicken breast just with this and some canned tomatoes because I used them the other day and I've got them left over. So I'll probably just roast that with maybe some apple cider vinegar and some chicken stock. This is the chicken stock that I get and it's super clean. It's really good. So basically what this will look like is the roasted peri-peri chicken with some roast veggies. And then I've got avocados in the fridge that I'm going to serve with it. And then I've got the beef lasagna and the chicken sausages. So we're basically going to be having the lasagna for dinner and the peri-peri chicken for lunch or something like that, vice versa. And then my chicken sausages for breakfast. So I'm going to hop straight into getting the chicken into the slow cook. And then I'll probably roast my veggies and do the chicken sausages and then do the beef lasagna last. Firstly, disclaimer, I'm filming this on my phone because the camera's memory card is full and I couldn't be bothered getting everything off it right now before I eat my lunch. So I'm just going to show you what I've got prepared. So I've got like my roast veggies prepared to have with the chicken, which is slow cooking, and then I have these cooked patties. I ended up doing them in patties instead of sausages for something different, and I'm just going to have 2 a day because they're a bit bigger than the sausages. And then these are not cooked. I'm just going to throw them in the freezer to cook next week. And then I have the lasagna in the oven, which should be done in about 5 minutes, and I will show you that. I think the memory card was full when I was like in the middle of making the lasagna, so sorry you didn't get the rest of that, but you'll see the finished product. It's time for lunch. So these are those seed and sprout lids that I was speaking to you about. They're so good. So I made this up last night, and then I put half of it in a bowl. So this is the rest. I'm just gonna eat it out of this bowl. It's a tuna pasta salad, and it literally took me 10 minutes to put together. So I just boiled the pasta and then cut up everything else and threw it into a bowl while the pasta cooked. And then once the pasta was ready, I threw it in and she's ready. It turned out really good. You can have it cold or you can like heat it up a little bit if you want it heated up, but it's got like cucumber, red onion, fresh dill, coconut yogurt, salt and pepper. So good. The lasagnas are ready. This one was under the grill probably a little bit too long, but honestly I like it really crispy. And then this is the second one, so that didn't get as crispy, but still so good. So I'll honestly just keep these in the ceramic dishes in the fridge and just cover them and then just serve up throughout the week. And then I've just put the veggies in a container, and then I'll do the same for the chicken once it's ready. So that will be dinner and lunch is sorted. And then I have my chicken patties for brekkie, which I'll just have with like some avocado and sauerkraut and rocket, which I've honestly been loving. I'm gonna let these cool down now and take Chili for a little stroll. I've been considering taking her to the beach, so I'm gonna have a think about that and maybe take her to the beach or just take her for a little stroll. I am having an early dinner. I've just fed Chili. The sun is setting. It is so pretty out there. I just took a little clip to show you guys. But dinner tonight is just leftovers from the other night. I made a slow cooked honey chicken and I made it with rice, but there wasn't enough rice. So I've just used the roast veggies that I did today. So I've thrown some roast veggies in there as some carbs. And yeah, I have the broccoli, which I love. And then this slow cooked honey chicken, I've made that in another vlog before. So it's super easy to make. So yeah, this is such an easy little dinner. I did have it with some turmeric rice the other day, but yeah, like I said, I ran out. So I just did the roast veggies. So I'm gonna have this, and then, oh my God, guess what I made? I made banana breads. I saw some bananas that were on their way out in the pantry, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make banana bread. So that's just another thing that I've prepped for the week. So I'll have that as some snacks. Literally, I think everything I've made. So the lasagna is in my recipe book. This is in my recipe book. The real Mexican chicken that I wanted to make is in my recipe book. The chicken that I've made is another story. I'm gonna fill you guys in on that one in a second, but this is just like a choc chip and walnut banana bread. So I think that I'm gonna have a cheeky slice of this with some coconut yogurt and some berries and maybe like a drizzle of honey or something for dessert. So I'm very excited for that. That's kind of why I wanted to have an early dinner, so that I have time to have a cheeky little dessert. Also, this is how the chicken turned out. I shredded it and then put it back in I think that it needed another packet of the seasoning because I double batched the chicken, but I didn't double batch the actual seasoning. So I feel like it's lacking a bit of flavor, but I've just let it, after I've shredded it, I've let it sit in there for a little bit on warm. So I'm just going to keep that in there for a little while, and then hopefully that gets a bit more flavor, and then I'm just going to put it back in the bowl that I shredded it in, and then I'll keep that in the fridge. I'll just put a seed and sprout cover over the top of that and then store that all in the fridge, and then just grab it out through the week as I want it. I just wanted to show you guys my view while I'm having dinner. Like, that is just stunning. I love this time of year where the sunsets are so beautiful. Like, oh, I'm definitely going to miss this about living in an apartment, but I am still super keen to get out of here. Hey, Chillbug, were you admiring the sunset? You guys, look how yum this looks. I've got a little bit of coconut yogurt, some blueberries, the slice of banana bread, and a little drizzle of peanut butter and honey. Oh my goodness, that is just so good. I cannot wait to eat that. I'm actually just going to chill out tonight. I really didn't get to pack anything at all today because we took Chili to the beach and I was meal prepping so much and the day kind of got away from me. So I didn't pack, but that's fine. I kind of feel a little bit exhausted from today anyway, so I'm just gonna watch something and eat this. But I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching again. I'm sorry that the end of this video ended up being me filming on my iPhone because of the camera situation, but I appreciate you guys watching and following along. So I love you all, and I will see you in the next video.